Alright guys, so I'm going to be doing a quick review on the Sky Viper Nano drone. And I just got this today. We had a lot of snow, trees were breaking and stuff, it was a little ridiculous. I walked through the snowstorm to the post office about 6 miles to get this drone to bring this review to you. And yeah, so here's the drone. It's green and black, plastic outer casing. It is not a board chassis drone. The props are very big and come very close to each other during their actual rotation. That is a big positive for me. So the box that it came in is right over here, and it is actually a pretty large box. This is just the top tab folded up right here. Everything is very accurately described in the back. You can notice in kind of like the reflection there. Certain parts of it are shiny while others aren't. I consider that to be a high quality box, and I really like that. Excuse me, I got a little bit of a cold right now. They put a sticker right there. I'm not really, I like my boxes. I like to keep them clean. Not too happy with the sticker, but what are you gonna do? So the actual interior of the box is right here, and it came with, everything was zip tied in. Like with thick plastic zip ties. That is a positive. That's going to keep all your stuff safe during shipping. The box did crack right here a little bit. Probably fix that with just some duct tape or something, because I like to reuse my boxes. Controller went right in here. The drone went right in here. And because I like to reuse my boxes, and obviously you can't reuse zip ties, I just got some of where did I put that? Here it is. These old paper wire things, and they seem to work perfectly fine. Ooh, there's a hot light. Ouch. Now I can just kind of like twist this together and the drone stays in there fine. Charger goes up here. That was also zip tied together, and you got your spare props up here. Comes with one set of spare props, which is great. Where'd the drone? Here it is. Put it over there. So up next we got the controller. It has forward backward trim, left and right trim, 2 rates. The first rate is a little slow for me. I always fly it in the second rate. And the left and right yaw. Now the stunt button is really cool. There's a couple different things that this does that other drones don't do. So if you press the stunt button while going forward, so if you were to do that, the drone will actually do a barrel roll in midair while continuing forward momentum, like forward motion. I've never seen that before in a drone. I think it's pretty cool. However, if you're just hovering and not actually putting any input into the stick, forward or backwards, it'll also do that backwards too. If you just press the button, it'll do flips. Probably the best flipper I've ever seen. This thing flips like on a dime. It'll just flip in midair, stay right there. No throttle loss, no throttle gain. No weird tendencies with the flip at all. Just all around great. Something interesting about this controller, the shape of it is very interesting, but it takes 3 AAA batteries, not 2. Most of these come with 2. Did not come with batteries for the receiver. And so there's that. Alright guys, we're going to take a look at the drone now. Props are very big. It has very wide swinging props. They come very close to each other, which I like. LEDs, you got 2 green in the front. Right underneath this little kind of like lip right here, 2 red in the back. Kind of open exposed battery, I guess. Kind of in this box right here, you can kind of see the battery. So, LEDs are pretty bright. Not too bright though. I think they could have been a little bit brighter. Speed and low rates is probably the angle of attack is probably going to be about that right there. High rates is probably more like this. It's still not that fast though. I fly in high rates. I would expect it to be a little bit faster at this angle, but it really wasn't that fast. So, it does something weird. It doesn't, if you're flying forward and you kind of just like let it go, most drones would just be flying and then they kind of level out like this, but they'd still carry their momentum forward and they would still put in forward motion. This one, if you just let that return to center after being like it going forward, it'll not only flatten itself out, but it'll also kind of stop itself in midair. So I guess you can call that air braking. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a more technical term for that, but I thought that was kind of interesting feature. A little hard to get used to. Trimming, you do have yaw trim on this, which is something you don't usually see. Forward and backwards, left and right, the trims are pretty good. In high rates, yaw rate's pretty fast. Both rates is pretty good. Stunts, I already explained the barrel roll to you guys when going forward. The flips are amazing. You don't lose any altitude. Flips are extremely tight, almost on a dime. LBC warning is about 30 seconds. About 5 minutes into your flight, you do get about a 6-minute flight time. 5 minutes into your flight, you really start to notice the battery is drained and stuff, and it starts to feel a little like slow and stuff. I would just kind of stop it whenever you start to feel it and then charge it. LBC warning is helpful though. A little hard to see, especially if you're flying it away from you, because just the two front green LEDs flash, and they're still not that bright. On-off switch in the back, it is clearly labeled off and on. It feels a little bit flimsy. Don't really know what that is. Then you got a battery charging port right there. They have their name, their company name on the bottom with their input and everything, and the model number, which is pretty nice. Screws in the bottom, so maybe you could take the chassis apart if you really needed to. Little m200 right there. I kind of like that feature. Comes with an extra set of props just in case. And yeah, I think that's just about it. Let's see, anything I'm forgetting? No, I don't think there is. Just something to add, it does feel a little weird if you're coming from something like the Proto X or something smaller like that has a lot more technology and power built into it. It feels a little slow and laggy at first, then you really start to get into it. So yeah, that's the Sky Viper M200 Nano Stunt Drone. Charge times are 22 minutes, about, maybe less or more. Looking from 20 to 25 minute charge times for this. A little bit longer than my other ones, but still, it's well worth the wait. So if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and comment in the description. Please subscribe, really need those subscribers, and please, sorry, I'm a little distracted by these props. Comment on any ways that I can improve the reviews, and what drones and or planes you guys want me to do next.